virtual reality, or mostly known as VR, are widely taken as one of the future inventions that has a great success and is helpful in the chosen industry. This module indicates the essential requirements for complying with rules on the use of emergency landings in a variety of situations and areas in airline operations. Depending on the simulation of skill acquisition assumed, emergency landing reaction training programs take different types. Our aim for flight attendants in this training module is to illustrate an emergency landing in different scenarios. The difference between our module and others is that we employ virtual reality to instruct flight attendant trainees. That is, they would practice emergency landings using virtual reality to stimulate a somewhat realistic circumstance. Here are some broad insights into typical difficulties that flight attendants may run across during safety and health training. Please be aware, however, that the precise difficulties might have changed since then, particularly in light of the COVID-19 epidemic, which has had a huge influence on the aviation sector and its safety and health regulations. Safety is always a major priority, but it's also crucial to train new flight attendants on how to handle emergency scenarios such as medical emergencies and in-flight emergencies. Simulated exercises and ongoing practices are essentials for boosting confidence. Physical demands. For rookies, the physical demands of the job, such as moving heavy objects, standing up for long periods of time, and working in small places, exercises and advice to keep flight attendants physically fit should be included in safety training. Security concerns. Flight attendants need to be aware of potential security risks. Security risks, including potential threats from passengers or luggage, should be identified during training and dealt with appropriately. Realistic simulations. VR can produce incredibly lifelike flight and cabin simulations, giving participants the chance to practice handling a variety of situations, including emergencies in flight, turbulence, and passengers' interactions in a safe setting. In a secure environment, this fosters confidence and decision-making abilities. Cabin familiarizations. New flight attendants can use virtual reality to get a feel for the layout of various aircraft cabins, including where safety equipment, exits, and seating are located. Safety protocols. VR can be used to reinforce safety measures such as how to utilize safety equipment, how to buckle your seatbelt, and how to brace yourself. These techniques can be frequently practiced by students until they become automatic. Risk reduction. VR helps lower the risk involved with live training exercises by offering realistic training in a safe, controlled environment, ensuring that flight attendants are well prepared without putting them in needless danger. Cost effectiveness. Physical mock-up equipment and cabins are frequently used in traditional flight attendant training, which can be expensive to set up and maintain. Virtual reality reduces the need for physical resources, which has a substantial long-term impact on training expenses. Production and product development. Virtual reality offers substantial product development and testing, saving the time and cost involved with physical prototypes. Accessibility. Virtual reality is able to enable flight attendants trainees who have disabilities to participate in face-to-face or physical activities. Environmental conservation. Virtual reality can replicate environmental scenarios, supporting the flight attendants trainees in understanding and dealing with concerns such as climate change and emergencies. Reason to use VR as a tool to train flight attendants. New recruits of flight attendants are able to experience almost 90% real-life training through technology with low possibility of injuries during the training session. Able to create a life-threatening situation of emergency landing through VR simulation, which rarely happens in real life, and it can be the most useful experience for flight attendants. Credits for every videos or graphic taken at the end of the video. Example of KAT VR in use. Credits cost and carry XR slides plus voiceover. Examples of emergency situations that happened in real life. Video of engine breakdown. Credits Associated Press. Video of cabin that are full of smoke. Credits ABC7 Chicago. Credits for every videos or graphic taken at the end of the video.